So one of the biggest things for me have been aligning my action with the things in the life that I want. So many times we focus on like this, the grandness of the idea. Like let's say I want to have a big career. I want to have like a very big job, or maybe like I want to have a lovely home. I want to be like maybe a size 10 or a size 5. I want to lose this number of kgs. Like we think about that big thing, the very big goal. And I think I've been stressing so much because there was a time like I just felt like I wanted to hit all the milestones I wanted in my life. I wanted everything to happen all at once. I wanted to get my dream car. I wanted my dream house to happen like there and there. Like I wanted everything to happen there and then. It left me feeling so paralyzed because there was no way everything was going to happen like there and then. But instead, I had to break that down into like smaller habits so that I could intentionally now work my way towards that. That led me to start thinking about how sometimes we don't really align our actions with the things that you want. Like it's very hypocritical. You can easily say, you know what, by the end of the year, I want to hit my body goals. But then you find as the year is taking its course, you're doing nothing. Like you literally have zero plan of how you're going to get your dream body. But instead, you're silently hoping that you're going to wake up in the morning and you're going to have your dream body. Now I'm more invested in like my habits, like my everyday habits, and how they contribute to the bigger goals and the bigger things that I want to do. If you read Atomic Habits, I think you might have an idea as to why my thinking is, in that space right now, because part of what that book says, if you've not read it, it's called Atomic Habits by James Clear. And what that book did for me, I think it sparked this thing in my mind about how I can really be very intentional about my everyday habits. Yeah, like set the big goal, fine, but set the daily habits. One of the biggest things for me right now has been like, let's say, fitness. Of course, like after having a baby, you want to get your body back, like all those things. But I've just also generally wanted to feel like myself, to feel energetic, to also just have like, my general fitness, for my body. And instead of just thinking like, oh my God, I need to lose so much weight, I need to what, and not think about the everyday, I am now more invested in thinking about how often do I want to work out in a week. Yeah, so let's say if it's like a week is like 7 days, how often do you want to work out? So I've made it a point now to say every day I'll have a workout, every day. And the reason why I say every day, because now, of course, the fitness people, you're going to tell me like, it's not practical, you can't work out every day. I know I can't work out every day because of course you need rest and all that. But why I say every day is I understand that the point I am at right now in my life is very, is very unpredictable. So I could come home today, my intention is to work out and it may not work out, okay? So I could as well, I will let that go. I won't stress about it. And saying every day I need to work out, it means I'm going to look out for an opportunity to work out on an everyday basis. And if it doesn't happen for me, then it means at the end of the week I might actually work 5 days a week, which is very fine. However, if I am very strict on, let's say like maybe I work out Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. What if something happens on Wednesday? What if something happens on Saturday? You get it? It means that my goals will be cut short by a good number of days. But if I say every day, I'll have a higher chance at reaching my goals because of course the probability of me having more days for working out during the week, it will be higher. The same mindset that I'm also putting just into my home. Like one of the things that I was so big on this year was just really my home, like feel like a home, like for everybody, for my kids, for my spouse, for myself. Like I wanted home to be a space where I come and it's just so relaxing. I want my home to be beautiful, to be organized and all that. However, I would get so stressed about my home not being organized, my home not being put in order. But then also I forgot about the systems I had set in my home. So even if I had like help in my home, it was not really working out for me because I didn't have a proper system. Now I set proper systems as to, what needs to be done on what day, the frequencies and all that stuff. And it just kind of helps you to sort things out without constantly having to be in your head of like, oh my God, I don't know how today is going to be. I don't know how, The more you can just take away that stress of things having to be in your head all the time, it helps. So if you set the system, then it's more like a repetitive action. Because let's say I need my bedroom to be organized. Yeah, if you have no system, you're going to wake up late and you're going to just run out. But if you have a system that the moment I wake up, my bed is the first thing that gets made, then trust me, your bedroom is going to be organized, because it's like clockwork. Once you wake up, you organize, you clean up, and then you leave. But if you don't have that system set for yourself, then it will kind of be like almost hoping like, oh my God, I hope today I'll be able to do it. I hope today I'll be able to do it. And you won't be able to do it. So a system helps you to set an intention for things to actually happen exactly how you want them. And it makes life so easy. All these things I'm just putting in all areas of my life. So even when it comes to career, even when it comes to faith, like those are things that you really have to invest in. Like, let's say if you want to grow yourself, like spiritually, you need to set a system for yourself, set the right habits for yourself. Otherwise, you'll be hoping like, oh my goodness, I really want to grow when it comes to my spirituality. What are you doing to grow in that area of your life? If it needs like setting time aside, like let's say between this time, I need to make sure that maybe I go to church, or maybe I listen to someone, like you have to set that in stone of like every evening before I sleep, I need to do this, or every morning when I wake up, I need to do this. How you can make these habits like very irresistible for you is set them alongside things that you already do. So like let's say maybe in the morning when you wake up, the first thing is you reach out for your phone. So instead of like just reaching out for your phone to scroll social media, you can reach out for your phone to maybe scroll like maybe a sermon, or to listen to like an audio Bible. If you want to start reading books and maybe you can listen to audio, you can start listening to audiobooks soon as you wake up. One of the biggest things I think for me, being that I want to get better like at speaking and at writing, one of the essential things for me to start doing is to learn how to write, and to write very well. So to write well, I need to read a lot. And I think how I'm doing that is I try to set time to read. So if I've started reading, I need to read like 20 pages. And I'll be very intentional about that, because along the way as I'm reading, I'll get tired and I'll tell myself like maybe I need to stop, maybe I need to like maybe I'll read tomorrow. And you'll find that you've just read only one page and you're already like your thoughts are meandering, telling you to put the book down. Now I'm just focusing more on the target of like, okay, I said I'm going to read 20 pages, and I go through that, and before you know it, like 1 week, 2 weeks, you can actually finish a whole book, and then you achieve the goal. So setting the right habits can be tricky, because we already have a lot of distractions. You have like TV, you have Netflix, you have YouTube, like you have so many things that are going to kind of take your brain off course. If you can set the habits and be quite disciplined, like you have to be very disciplined in really like doing these things, because if you have no discipline, then somewhere, somehow, your efforts are going to fall into the cracks. So you have to kind of trust yourself, and with the intentions you set. If you set an intention to work out, there's nothing like it's cold, I am tired, I am what, I am frustrated. You have to treat it like a sport of like, I have to do this, like it's a do or die situation. Because sometimes that's how we have to treat the things that we want to, or the areas we want to grow in. There won't always be like a perfect time when you feel relaxed enough, when you feel happy enough. I think that's also the thing that I'm trying to do when it comes to like creating content. In that not all the time that you will feel right, not all the time that you'll feel comfortable to do it. And I think I'm trying to put my mindset into that space where it's like, whether I want to do it, I need to set a schedule. So if it's like I have to film maybe on Sunday at 2, I need to start doing it on Sunday at 2, whether I don't like it or not. And I think over time I'll start seeing the benefits. So that's really the mindset to have, is to really set things with intention, and then have the discipline to follow through with them. That's how I'm kind of thinking about how to really be intentional about the growth that I want to see in my life, and aligning my actions to really be in line with the things and the areas where I want to grow. And I think I would love to hear how you guys are doing it. Like, how are you intentionally growing in your life? How do you set your actions to slowly see growth in your life? If you have tips that have worked for you previously, I would really love for you to share those with us. And if this video has just kind of got you thinking about the different areas of your life that you would like to grow in, please share them in the comment section, because we would love to know and probably grow together. Otherwise, thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you for being here with me today. And make sure that you subscribe just for more content like this, and make sure you share this video with a friend. Thank you guys for watching. Until the next video.